In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, and may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon His last and beloved Messenger Muhammad, and may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. This is the fourth episode in an initiative entitled Think. And in this initiative, I try to encourage people to think and ponder upon matters, to increase their comprehension, and to realize the truth that Allah states in the Quran. Now, the topic today is mental illnesses. Now, if a person ponders upon mental illnesses and mental disturbances, he realizes that all people suffer from mental disturbances. No one is immune from this. And if he thinks, what are the symptoms of mental disturbances? Now, what causes us to have a mental disturbance? Now, it will be something within what I'm going to say, the symptoms of mental disturbances. That we hear ideas in our mind telling us ideas of harm, to hurt ourselves and others. For example, encouraging us to commit suicide, to be depressed, to have phobia, to fear be unclean, failure, and so forth. Or to hurt others. And another cause of mental disturbances, ideas of lust and filth, perverted sexual ideas, ideas that are so remote from the purity of the human soul. Also, another cause of mental disturbances, ideas of blasphemy, insulting Allah, God Almighty, Prophet Muhammad, and the Quran. So these are the symptoms or the causes of mental disturbances. Now, we need to know what is the cause of this. Why a person hears ideas in his mind of harm, lust, and blasphemy. Now, so many people, they think that there's something wrong with the brain. And this is totally wrong, as you will see in a minute. So, as we are accustomed to in this initiative, let's seek the help of Allah God Almighty to teach us how to think about this topic. And if we do that, Allah will guide us to the Quran in chapter 2, verse 169, which reads, He, i.e. Satan, commands you what is harmful, sinful, and to say about Allah God what you have no knowledge of. So here Allah God Almighty is describing to us, telling us the symptoms of the effect of Satan on each and every one of us. And no one is immune from this, because we learn that each and every one of us has a companion devil that stays with you till death. So what are the symptoms of the effect of this devil on you? As Allah states in the Quran that He commands you what is harmful, meaning He whispers to you ideas of harm, to hurt yourself and others, sinful, ideas of sinful acts, and to say about Allah God what you have no knowledge of, meaning ideas of blasphemy. So if we compare the ideas that Satan whispers to each and every one of us with ideas of harm, sinful acts, and blasphemy, with those causing people mental disturbances, you see a perfect match between the two, 100% match, not 90%, 100% match. So based on this, wouldn't that tell you that the sole reason for mental disturbances and illnesses is Satan? There's not something wrong with the brain, but actually it's your companion devil whispering to you ideas in your mind by a voice matching the one you think with. He camouflages his voice with the same one you hear in your mind, and he starts talking to you in your mind with ideas of harm, lust, and blasphemy. So we see how Allah Almighty helps us to think about each and every topic in our life. And to know more about this and what's the cure for this, please visit my website at www.quran-miracle.com. And may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all.